All right, let me tell you about the Department of Homeland Security and what's going on. Now, you tell me this surveillance state that we're building, who is it we are monitoring and for what purposes? What is it we are monitoring? What is it we're looking for? Are we looking for the threats to the United States of America? Are we looking for terrorists? Are we looking for people that are threatening to kill people? Is our Department of Homeland Security looking for people that might be stocking up guns, bullets, and calling for a war of any sort inside the United States of America? Yes or no? It's really quite easy. It's really quite simple. A Department of Homeland Security employee who works on, among other things, the procurement of guns and ammunition for the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement spends his weekends and nights preparing for a coming race war and advocating for anti-gay causes. I want you to meet the Department of Homeland Security employee Ayo Kimathi, a.k.a. the Irritated Genie. He told his bosses at the DHS that his anti-white, anti-gay site, War is on the Horizon, was just an entertainment site that sells concert and lecture videos. Just an entertainment site. DHS employee, Irritated Genie, has some outside activities, and everybody has to have them approved by their supervisors. Now, the Irritated Genie, if I may call him that, their former supervisor, told the Southern Poverty Law Center. I mean, when the Southern Poverty Law Center, it makes any sense at all, this is how bad things are in America. That despite their employee's description of his extracurricular activities, the actual content of the site left her stunned. To see the hate, to know that he is a federal employee, it really bothered me, she added. She said he didn't describe his activities to the agency because there's no way the Department of Homeland Security would have signed off on his website. He apparently just filed the paperwork and said, hey, I'm going to do a website, WOH. Well, did anybody ask what WOH stands for? Was anybody looking possibly at his website? War is on the horizon, WOH. Possibly to keep his bosses from looking up his work, he only used WOH in his permission request, and of course it was immediately granted. The content of his advocacy demands some clarification in his self-proclaimed black supremacist. The Southern Poverty Law Center is saying, well, that could be many things. I'm sorry. Here's where we part ways. I'm sorry, Southern Poverty Law Center. It could mean many things. I'm a I'm a black supremacist. Let's look at what he actually said. He said, on War on the Horizon, he calls the president a treasonous mulatto scum dweller. Now imagine if anyone you know in a Tea Party had a website that said the president was a treasonous mulatto scum dweller. Do you think that would be on the front page of anything?